Namaste and Om Namah Shivaya. I am Mohan here. I am in Lake District, one of the beautiful place on earth. William Wordsworth. I just visited William Wordsworth home, but I couldn't go inside because bank holiday, Easter Sunday, bank holiday is closed. So I decided to go for a walk, and we had some videos about William Wordsworth home. It's called Dove Cottage. And now I'm going towards some woodlands, a public footpath called the River Rydal. That's how I'm going. I'm going along this woodland, plus also videoing this Lake Grasmere, one of the very famous lake in UK. It was this lake was influenced by a lot of people, especially William Wordsworth, the poet, the famous poet William Wordsworth. Great influence. So look at that, the woodlands. It's very peaceful here. I'm just going towards the lake now. Let me see where it takes me. Nobody here because I quite peaceful. I quite like that because I can easily take the picture or videos without showing any people's face. I'm just walking toward the lake. Maybe take some touch the water. That's nice. The trees looks like some are very old. Look at that shape of the tree. It's very fascinating. You look at that. I'm just moving toward that. It's a tree and its roots. It's leaning towards Grasmere, Lake Grasmere. Look at that. And I just showing that swan there once again. Anyway, I parked my car and paid the ticket for like 5 hours. So I have peace of mind. I don't need to rush. Oh my goodness, this rock is amazing. That rock is amazing. Maybe a lot of story to tell, isn't it, about this place with this rock. It's amazing, isn't it? I don't know, is there any yoga posture? It's called rock posture. Rock asana. No. Yeah, child pose may be similar to rock, isn't it? You can also child pose also called as a rock pose. Some people call child pose. It's also called pindasana. Pinda means a piece of meat. That's called pindasana, child pose. Some schools, yoga schools say this pindasana. Oh my goodness! Look at that mountain there, and I can see the buildings there. And there's some church. The far ahead there's a church. That's the church where William Wordsworth and the whole family rest in peace there. I visited several times and paid a homage to that one of my favorite renowned nature poets. That's how you can see the church there. It's amazing, isn't it? Mountains are beautiful, like this. There's a mountain posture in yoga. There are different types of postures, mountain postures. Some schools call mountain pose, some people call tree pose. But the mountain postures different to each other, different with different schools. Some school mountain pose is also called tree pose. But normally some of the schools teach a mountain pose we had to do the lotus pose first, and in the lotus pose, and then we to standing on the knees in lotus and hands up in prayer posture. That is called the mountain pose in some of the school. That's quite advanced actually. We need a lot of balance for that mountain posture. We're going to have a touch some ducks. They are flying towards the far ahead. There are a lot of people. There's a small tiny beach there. I'm going to touch the water like that. You can see my hand. So it's nice. I hope I will not get lost. Yeah, sometimes I get lost when I walk in the night time. You know, I did that a few years ago. Where was that? It was in Formby Beach, long time ago. Long time ago. That was very dark and I completely lost. Goodness. Again, another small one single flower here. The daffodils. If anybody knows about the daffodils, a poem written by William Wordsworth, comment it. You know, we learned when I was in the pre-degree, because when I learned when I was in the before go to degree, we had to go to the college for the pre-degree, 2 years. And then we had to learn about a little bit of English literature or English poems and English prose and that. So one of the poems, no, we did learn 3 poems, I think. One is daffodils, one is a solitary reaper, and one is see things are beautiful, swallows and deer, blah blah. It's very nice, and I still remember that, how the teacher explaining about that poem. So we feel, I didn't even believe that I will come here in the UK. That I'm talking about in the late 1980s. I'm talking about, you know, I never think that I will come and visit his village, visit his home, visit his the lake which influenced him, William Wordsworth, you know, all these things. So it's amazing experience. So I'm very glad. I'm very thankful to my ex-wife. She brought me here, Julie. So I have a lot of respect towards her, because actually I didn't have any intention to come to travel to the west or anywhere in the world, because I was living in the monastery for a long time, and then I'm quite happy and pleased there. But she brought me here. But it was nice. My classes, yoga classes, you know, helped with a lot of people in Liverpool, you know, in all. This is something we need to build up, because we are not going to live forever. There's a certain period of time. There's a one point when we reach there, we live alone. We lose our partners, families, and then we feel depressed. But we need to train ourselves how to interact with ourselves, even if we are living alone. And in that way, you can enjoy life. You don't need to depressed or unhappy, you know. Once you interact with yourself, and when you carry on, you know, yourself, you know, when you connect with yourself, and then you feel something very special in life, you know. We'll be happy with the families, members, partners. We will be also happy with ourselves, with alone. So most of us, we don't have this type of mind setup. People think that, I can live my own. Very hard for me. I want to live with my partners, friends, or family, colleagues, etc. So if I don't do that, I'll not be happy like that. So we need to work it out with both ways. We will be happy with the families, partners, husband and wives, children, and also we'll be happy with ourselves. If there will be nobody around us, we need to train that. Yoga is the best tool how to deal with how to interact with ourselves, and in that way we can make our life more happy and peaceful and calm, and try to, whatever do in life, try to be positive towards nature, towards things, everything. Yeah, they say that Grasmere, look at that, Grasmere, the next village, Grasmere 2 miles. Rydal, Ambleside 3 miles. Interesting. Some of the places so that I can share my experience, traveling experience, so that my subscribers can also walk with me, do yoga with me. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. Looking forward to my next video. Thank you.